And then last night's trade was a bit of a doozy, to be honest with you. So what I was looking for, go back. I was looking for price to come back and tap this 92 level. We've hit it once, hit it twice. We got close to it again, but each time I noticed like we are kind of in an uptrend. Like we got our low, another like lower high. I'm like, okay, I want to target 92 for sure. And then I was looking back and I was like, oh snap, we still have some fair value gaps left in the market. Like there's a little one right here, and then this one right here, like kind of tapped into it, but it didn't medium rebalance it, so it didn't hit the midline. I was like, all right. I was like, that could work. And we got this one right here. I was like, okay. I was like, this is the one. So I just marked it off. I was like, if price gets above 92, we could potentially get back up here. But 92 is going to be my first target, so I don't care what happens. So let's go back over to last night's trade. And what do I always say? We're still in the downtrend. We do get a pop right here. I wasn't able to watch the charts right here. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't trade after 11 New York, so 100% missed this entry. Did not see it, did not care. What I waited for was another entry once we broke. So let me get rid of this real quick just so we can have a clear chart. Once we broke, what do I want? I want my marker. No, I'll do a trend line. No, cool. Once we broke basically these equal highs right here, these equal highs, once we broke that, I knew, okay, now I'm in a good zone to enter. So what do? The same thing. Displacement leg. This is the displacement leg. It broke the highs, right? It was displacing price in another direction, right? What do? We get our box. We go from the close. I go from the close. Y'all do what you want. I go from the close, pull back, look for fair value gaps in below. There is one right here. Would have got tapped in right here. I took a market order. I did re-enter right here. Watch this. So we're below placement. We have another fair value gap right there. Here's our displacement leg. We are in discount, leaving a fair value gap. I took a market order right here on just the break of structure. Just because I had to click the button. I had to get in. It was that urge in me. Everyone has them when you just gotta hit the button. And I hit the button. And then I came and I really ultimately put my stop loss below this last fair value gap. You see this 1, 2, 3, these little 3 candles is our fair value gap. I put my stop literally right below that. And look where we got out. Remember what I marked out over here? Look exactly where we got out. I'm not making this shit up. I'll show you the executions on the MT. Where's it at? Or so let's go back real quick, just so you know I'm not bullshitting you. Let's see. This was like a 3-4. This was a 3-2. This was a 3-8, and this was a 4-3. So like give or take, what would it be, like 9 plus some change, like almost 14.5%. And if you go over here, what did we have? 14.5% on 4 trades. Now, for some reason, it said I exceeded the max daily loss. Now, this is where the quotations on the account come in, because I'm gonna show y'all everything. It said I broke the max daily drawdown. Interesting. How do I break the max daily drawdown if my average loss is 60? The max daily loss if my average losing trade is $63. And I'll show you my losing trades too. I'm just scrolling slow so y'all can look at all of this. I'm not going to go over everything. Average risk to reward is a 13 RR. Average winner, $800 per trade, which is cool. It's great. Now these EU trades you guys are about to see right here. This was last night. This was just me testing something. These were all losers because they weren't a strategy. They were just, I was just testing something. I used one lot because I knew I could get away with it. Don't worry about those. But you could tell me where you see I took a loss that would equal up to 11% of my account. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. I don't see how or where. Like, here, I only took 20 trades and 7 of them were a test when I was just testing something during last night. And then here's the real trades after I got done testing, as you can tell. But yeah, it's real confusing. Not sure why it says, even on my graph, I was only ever negative $84 on the account starting on October 30th. Got it up to 7,400, but because of this right here, I don't get to, pass the evaluation or anything, like, for nothing. That's why I really took those experimentally trades on EU, because I was like, well, technically I lost due to however the fuck they calculated that, but whatever. And y'all see the charts, like, none of this drawdown was worth $5,000 worth of drawdown. Like, this is not $5,000 worth of drawdown at all. This one didn't even go in drawdown. So that's why I say, quote unquote, pass the 50K evaluation on 4 trades, using gold only. Different level, or not different strategies of trading. You have to be flexible in the market. Like, if you see I targeted fair value gap on this one. This one I targeted a fair value gap up here as well. This one I just targeted liquidity. You can do many different things, and this doesn't even include the Judas silver bullet trade during 10 to 11 a.m. This doesn't include the ICT Judas during London on the dollar index in EU. I haven't even gone over EU with y'all yet. Like, you have to have a bag. That's why they got things like toolboxes. You gotta have multiple tools. You just can't show up to every job with a hammer. There's not gonna be something that you can just hammer. You have to be able to flexible. You gotta measure, cut, what Bruce Lee say, be like water. You gotta be fluid motion. But that's it. That's all I was gonna go over with this. It is kind of discouraging that this weirdness right here happened, but it's whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna contact them and see, like, maybe I can get an explanation on what happened. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, be transparent, because I'm gonna show y'all my trades and drag y'all along the journey with me. Y'all have a great night and have a very fun weekend, and I will see y'all on Sunday.